Ow, my.
This is a rainbow crab, the blue claw that just pinched me. And it was found under one of the 100 rocks we will be flipping today. We are currently located here in Queensland, Australia on one of these beautiful island beaches known to house some of the world's most unique and potentially deadly animals. So I'm here bright and early in the morning with a few marine biologists taking a peek at what's located here during low tide. Previously, last night, we saw a plethora of crazy things from squids to stingrays, so it's time to see what's out and active during the day. It's the next morning. It's been raining a lot, so now we're in rain gear and water shoes. But unlike last night, the beach, the sand, and the tide has actually gone out. So you can actually like see way further, and so hopefully we'll find a lot more by actually walking. Like last night, we didn't go past those boats, as you all saw from last video, and here we can literally walk up to the boats and touch them. So way different. Enough of me yapping though. It's time for us to finally see the first animal of the day, which I'm pretty sure you all can guess is not under a rock. Surprise, surprise. Oh my god, fiddler crabs. Are those fiddlers? I think. Are those fiddlers?
They're a soldier crab.
Ah, a soldier. Look at him running along. Look at that.
Not going in the video.
Look at that. He's trying to hide. Ow. Pinched me. And just like that, we're off to an amazing start. Without even flipping rocks yet, we've already found a species. And this one is beautiful. Look at that bright blue, kind of matching the color of my jacket almost. First find of the day, soldier. Boop. I'm gonna look up some info on that little bud. And just like that, he's gone. And then we finally made it to the rocky outcrop. And I'm not gonna lie, we were having terrible luck until we hit about this 17th rock where a crab was sitting up under it. Hermit crab? And after this one hermit crab, I'm not gonna lie, the luck did kind of run down. We were flipping and flipping, looking, and I guess the tide was just a little bit too high. Now, about 20 minutes later, the tide finally went down and we were able to see a couple of cool creatures. Now, obviously, we weren't just going to sit out and wait for the tide to go all the way out and do nothing. So we walked around the sand flats and the seaweed beds to see if we could find any creatures. Now, every creature we do end up finding, I am going to add it to the rock flip counter because it is something we found, even though we didn't have to flip a rock for it. What did you find? Oh.
I don't know. I thought it was a leaf. And I was like, that's not a leaf, that's a squid.
And just like that, after searching for a little bit, another find, a little baby squid. Now, obviously, you can see how small this is. I'm not sure exactly what species this squid is. We did see some squids the previous night, so maybe it might be that type. Who knows? It's very small. We let it go, and we were off on our merry way to find more interesting creatures as the tide goes down. And now for what you all saw in the intro, the rainbow crab. I am going to let this entire clip play out. I hope it's not too long or anything, but I think like it's important to have kind of a little bit of the context. What did y'all see over here? Oh, this is a pretty big tide pool. You said barrier crab?
Rainbow crab.
Rainbow crab.
Right here. Where did it go? It'd be under the sand somewhere. It's just like this big. Right here. No. It's pretty big. I did have it, and then it kind of scarfed it. It digs really fast. You'd probably find it. It'll probably get a nip.
Birdie might be gone.
It's pretty big, but if you see where it was, it's I don't think it would be too hard to pick up. I was so close. I was trying to very, very gently get it from behind.
Oh.
And then it kind of scarf it into the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, see, I went from the back end.
Yeah, he just got me from the back end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got him and he fucking pinched the hell out of me. Look at him, he's right there.
Yeah.
I was trying to grab his claws so he doesn't pinch the shit out of me. Ow, there he is. He is rainbowy. He pinched the shit out of me a second time.
I'm kind of glad I didn't get it then.
Okay, let's try this again.
You just get out and land.
Come on out the water, bud.
Just take a photo.
There we go. Oh my god. Bro, his pinchers hurt.
I kind of saw it and I was very, very gentle. I was trying to figure out how its range was.
No, he's got some range. I'll give him that. He's got some range. Let me pull my phone up so I can grab a pic of him. His claws, they're pretty though. The claws are pretty. Maybe tap his head, make his claws flick up. Look at those. Those are beautiful. Super rainbowy.
There you go. He's good.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Fire and get him back in it.
Nah, he's got some pinchers on him. I'll give him that. Off he goes.
Oh well.
I'll give him that. Those hurt. Those did indeed hurt.
Yeah.
And that was the rainbow crab. His pinch did indeed hurt, but I just wanted to make, like the first time it hurt for sure, but I wanted to grab him and make sure I didn't lose him, and he got me good that second time. Now it's time for the next animal, which you all definitely know, the relative, the mantis shrimp. This was definitely a bucket list animal for me. This is a snapping shrimp, also known as a pistol shrimp, very similar to mantis shrimps.
I was like, I saw a huge claw and I was like, what is that?
Oh, it's about to molt. That's a snapping. That's a mantis. Like a
Snapping shrimp?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
It's like, it literally just molted. That's why it's white.
Yeah, I was like, well, I thought it was a soldier crab at first. I was like, what is that?
That's actually
That's
crazy cool.
Just here. Anything else?
I mean, seriously, look at that claw. Look at the massive size of it. They're also known as pistol shrimp. I'm not sure if I said that already, but basically they use that claw to pinch or snap so fast it creates a bubble of temperature that can reach up to temperatures as hot as the sun's surface, and it pretty much stuns and kills their prey. Now, unlike mantis shrimp, which just punch and are a lot larger and much more aggressive, pistol shrimp are a little less aggressive. They can be extremely colorful. I'm sure you're seeing an image I'm throwing up right now, but they're just not as aggressive as mantis shrimp, which is probably why they aren't as commonly kept as pets. Now, moving along, we're finally out of the sand flats, and I'm going to speed up the process because all we're doing is flipping rocks and pulling animals out. On the 44th rock we flipped, we found a little sea star. No idea what species this is. A little small brown sea star. It was found attached under the rock. Rock 44 through rock 67 were a dud, just like this one. Nothing up under it. I mean, obviously we have the barnacles and stuff. I'm not going to really be counting barnacles towards that, but that does count as a rock being flipped. Rock number 68, we managed to find a bunch of little crabs up under this rock. I think there was like 2 or 3. I don't know if the camera caught them all, but then we just placed the rock back because we were moving on to some other things. Up under rock number 71, we found a little crab. This one was actually a lot larger than the crabs we found previously under that previous rock. This one was more similar to that rainbow crab in size. It had like a nice black and orange color to it. Up under rock number 72, we managed to find a singular sea squirt. This one was actually pretty large. And then up under rock number 79, we managed to find a bunch more sea squirts. I don't know if it was just this area, and it was really good for filtration for the sea squirts and then also for the crabs as well. But this whole area just had plenty of life. And if you don't know, sea squirts are basically just tubes that sit in the sand up under rocks and pretty much in the ocean, and they filter feed on bacteria and just small particles and pretty much clean up the ocean for us. Now, when you click them or you press them or you pretty much you bother them in any manner, they're going to squirt on you and they shoot a jet of water out. Next, on rock number 81, there was a crab. He was very defensive and in a good position, so we didn't end up seeing him because he kept trying to pinch me every time I tried to go get him. At this point in the day, I managed to notice that the rainbow crab had indeed got me. He sliced me right on the palm of my hand. Ignoring that, though, we found the next animal, which I also believe is a type of sea squirt. This one was a lot larger, a lot different shaped, like kind of more warty, I guess you would say, and also colorful, like nice yellow, nice green, pretty beautiful if you ask me. Up under rock 86, we found another crab. We didn't mess with this one, obviously. And then up under rock 93, we found this. I guess you wouldn't say it was directly right up under it, but this beautiful blue, I'm not sure if it was I don't think it was a coral. I think it was more like a bryozoa potentially, but this beautiful animal, it's not a plant, but bright blue. You rarely see blue in nature. I know we've been seeing a lot of blue today, but blue is so rare in nature, and so just to see something this vibrant and blue and almost, it literally looked like it was almost glowing, is honestly just such a rare sight and was definitely a highlight of the trip today. Unfortunately, the tide slowly started coming back in. We managed to find this little crab or fish trap. It was broken and it was just sitting in the water, so we were attempting to bring it out, and then a storm started rolling through. Alright, Chad, this is the end of outside at the reefs or the tide pools looking for stuff. It is storming pretty bad, like super bad. You can see that wind and the rain's coming down. The rainbow has left us. And I'm going to stop myself yapping there because I know you all don't want to hear the wind just pounding your eardrums. So there was a rainbow out there. I'm going to throw a picture up. It was like a double rainbow. Beautiful. On the way back in, we did manage to stop and see a couple more creatures as we were coming in. So I'm going to throw those up on the count as well. I think we do actually go over 100, obviously, because we're not flipping rocks anymore at this point. There's only one more rock we flip, and that was rock 101 out of 100. I was keeping track in my notes. And up under the 101st rock, we ended up finding a bunch of sea squirts. Went ahead and sealed that, and now on the walk back, I'm going to show you some very interesting stuff we ended up seeing. Starting off with a couple of nudibranchs, the animal group I was actually in Australia in the first place studying. These ones were super small and black ones. Nudibranchs can be incredibly colorful. I'll show you some pictures of how colorful nudibranchs can get, but they can also be extremely toxic. Not all of them, but some of them can definitely be so. And so to see these at low tide, pretty much out super close to the beach, was such an amazing find. After the nudibranchs, we have something I'm pretty sure a lot of you are a little bit more familiar with, a little sand goby, just, sitting on the beach in the sand at the low tide, caught up, probably couldn't get back to his hole. And then we also had a little snail that was right next to him chilling. And that concludes flipping 100 rocks at an Australian beach. I mean, this was Morton Island, a little bit outside of Brisbane, Australia. I think it's like a 45-minute ferry. If you go a little bit further north or a little bit further south where it's less polluted, I'm sure you will find a lot more things. And I have, when we went further north and further south and up in Cairns and stuff like that. But for an area so close to a major city, this was an amazing turnout of stuff we ended up finding. Like I said previously, I did a nighttime video where I pretty much went out at the exact same location and we walked around and saw all the nighttime stuff. That video, I said it was already out. It's not. It's probably going to be out next week. Yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Catch you all in the next one. Also, drop me some video ideas in the comments. Peace. That is the expo done. We have way more than I came for.